Hello, my darlings. It's Audrea Firestone, the wise wild woman, and coming to you with yet another new lesson that I have learned. Here's the story. Have you ever been in this situation? All right, there's someone I care about. And last night he asks me, "Are you home?" And I said, "No, I'm at a friend's house." And he says, "Are you going to stay overnight?" And I said, "No, I'll be home in a couple of hours." And then I asked rather coyly, "Why? Like, why do you want to know?" He didn't answer because he hesitates to say, "I want to see you." So when I got home last night, I was sitting in the chair thinking, well, I'll probably see him in about an hour or so. But did I say, "I'm home and I'm looking forward to seeing you"? No. Just like him, I zipped it and I didn't say a word. So finally, when an hour and a half passed, and I realized, well, I guess I'm not going to see him tonight. And very annoyed, I said, "I'm going to bed." And I did. This morning, I get a message that says, "I really wanted to see you last night, but you didn't say anything." And here's something that I did that I'm proud that I had the courage to do. I said to him, "Yeah, you're feeling sexy this morning, but you know something? We need to talk. There's something I want to share with you. There's something I discovered." And I said, "You know something? Both of us need improvement in communication because you asked me where I was. You asked me if I was staying overnight. I said no. And I asked you, why do you want to know? And you didn't answer me. And when I got home, instead of saying, "I'm home, I look forward to seeing you," because you hadn't answered me, well, I thought I would retaliate. This is the ego, right? This is the ego saying, well, if you don't love me, well, then fine, I don't love you, and I'm not gonna, you didn't answer me, so I'm not gonna answer you either. And then I said to him, you know, we wasted precious moments in the present because of past wounding. Because all of us in our lives have gone through things that have hurt our hearts and wounded our hearts. And so we armor ourselves. We put this layer, this is a layer and I'm not going to let you through. And I'm going to maintain this false pride. And if I maintain my pride, well, then surely I'm saving face, am I not? You may be, for 5.5 seconds, saving what you think is your face and wounding what is your heart. And I said to him, please, let us both learn this lesson, that when we feel something, if I ask you a question, why do you want to know where I am tonight? Why do you care when I come home? Can you simply say, I want to see you? I long to see you. Can you allow yourself to reveal that much? And that's what I learned. Just because he took that action and was silent, I retaliated by being equally silent. Instead of saying, oh, I can't wait to see you tonight. So all I can say, I know that I learned a lesson. I know that I will express myself when I feel it. And my heart will be happier. And I will be being more authentic. Do I run the risk of looking like a fool? Yes. Yes, I do. Suppose he says, no, I don't want to see you tonight. Think of this in any area of your life. Right now, I'm talking about relationship, but I'm talking about relationship that extends beyond the intimate or the personal. If your friend doesn't call you and then you decide not to call them, well, where do you end up? You end up at an impasse. And isn't that a shame? Because we're trying to protect ourselves, and in protecting ourselves, what we're doing is shielding our hearts even from ourselves. We are wasting precious present moments because of past wounding, because of ego, because we're afraid of looking like a fool. Now, you know something? I'd rather be a fool for love and actually open my heart and ask not for what I think I can get, but ask for what I truly want. Will I always get what I want? Of course not. Of course not. None of us will. But don't you think the chances are better when we do ask for what we want? So I challenge you. I challenge you the way I'm challenging myself, is open your heart, open your mind, put down the ego. Don't worry about, am I going to be hurt? Am I going to be rejected? Sharing your heart with love, with affection, with care, and with self-respect allows you to walk into a joyous present, a present when, yes, you're more vulnerable, but you know something? When you're more vulnerable, your senses are all alive. And you're more magnetic as well. Because armor, except it looks pretty in the sunshine when it glitters and gleams and shines. But when this heart is willing to share itself, it's an extraordinary gift. And it can lead down an extraordinary path. Yes, there's a possibility you can have a door slammed in your face. It's possible. But you know something? We'll survive. We always do, don't we? We always do. So risk your heart. Risk love's sacred fire. Communicate what you truly want, and know that you won't always get it, and sometimes you will. And that it is worth sharing what you truly feel, and it is worth it asking not for what you think you can get, but what you truly want. Because lo and behold, you may actually get it. So that's all I have to say today. And I hope that you take this to your heart and experience it every day in different ways, different colors, different relationships. But start asking for what you want. Start risking to share your heart and your vulnerability. You will see how your magnetism changes. Audrey Firestone, speaker, author, coach, and delighted to be sharing with you as the Wise Wild Woman. Enjoy. Let me know what you think and let me know what happens. Okay. I'm fascinated